My name's Riddick.
Begins
I'm
in the
gonna
dark.
go on a big adventure.
But most just flail
I'm
around
real
in the
glad that you're
blackness,
auto-translating all the oohs and ahs.
searching for their destiny.
That shit will never get old.
The darkness,
That's some
And,
really
yeah.
like jelly-looking water.
for me,
I thought it was
is
like
where I
seafoam.
shine.
It was, but it had this weird undulating.
I wasn't paying. Oh,
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
So now, yeah, we finished.
Butcher Bay.
Butchie Bay. Butch Lesbian Bay.
Yeah. No more lesbians.
Now we're gonna play Salt on Dark Athena, cause why
Oh,
not?
it sounds like more lesbians.
I know. It's time to go through the same. Uh-oh. Did we? Okay.
See the blinky guy at the top right. Okay. I just don't have any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we figured. Yeah, because we finished.
Oh, we're back to 3 blips.
Oh yeah. It's 5 years. He lost a lot of blips.
It was what? Oh man, okay. Let's see, I think I'm here by the beach. I can go up into the sewers
Ooh, town square.
and go to town
We're actually gonna
square.
be in a place and not a prison. That's crazy.
Do you really want me to push this?
Indicates the door is locked, and the green light indicates it is unlocked. Red light.
Guess I gotta go through.
Through the dark.
Oh, sweet. It kept my control settings.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it did.
Even after uninstalling and reinstalling it. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I kept my.
Oh,
save,
okay,
so-
it had that. Yeah, we had a little technical problem. Had to reinstall the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, after finishing Butcher Bay in roughly 3 play sessions, we were like, yeah, let's just move on to Dark Athena.
please. Danny.
I'm not.
No. Please.
Are
Please
they making me just to be a killer, I guess? Oh, that. Oh. Okay.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
You got that the first time, you didn't. Don't have to be redundant.
Nobody wants to die, but everybody gets to. You're not with them. I thought you were coming to
Weird
kill
going on
me.
his face right there.
Oh yeah.
They killed them.
Turn on the air conditioning. 'Cause I'm
I
going
think they killed my family.
with my
Some
sunburn.
kind of gas. My daughter.
I'll try
She
not
was
to
just
turn my
lying
head.
there,
Well,
and they
I
took
don't
her.
want to turn my head.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Oh,
You don't want to flex too much skin.
they took
Yes.
her. Oh, God.
See, I'm gonna get you a hood just like that guy. That way
You
can
want
get
to
some on
survive
your neck.
or be a victim.
so nice.
Make a choice.
I should have a shirt that has a hood like that. I love that
The
shirt.
only reason
I got
to
it from
live is my
a
family.
Korean
If they're gone,
place. I used to buy
I
it.
might as well die too.
I used to like a lot of the stuff. My sister started buying it for me for Christmas. The only problem is
It's like
it's
a
fucking
bad
Korean,
dream.
and I'm tall.
Oh.
They're tall for Asians,
Yeah.
but tall for Asians is
Still not
the
tall.
their XXL would fit me. It actually fits me better than shirts over here because they're still thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Or thinner's the wrong word.
Longer.
Yeah.
Ooh. We hunt little bounties in this game? That-
Or those are the SIGs.
Oh, maybe.
Intruder. Chicken shit worm wrangler. Big
I
fucking
may be
mistake.
chicken shit, but I'm not a worm wrangler.
You crumb bum!
Does he have like a cyber beard?
Take a look.
Kinda. He's got some kind of collar thing going on. Yeah, just kill him and then we can drag him around and find it. We can learn the mysteries of his cyber beard.
punched him in his side here.
Oh, it's just a big ass like collar.
What do you want to tell me, gang?
How to punch?
Got it.
Punching is down with the fist. Do not punch the anus. That is sex. That's what it said.
Yes. Ooh.
What?
That movement was a lot better.
Oh
than-
yeah, it was. That was faster and smoother.
Yeah.
So Riddick exchanged his blips for better climb movement.
Okay, let's see if there's a
Shut up.
Drop down on enemies.
and break your fall.
Just land on top of them.
Okay. Oh. Maybe they never learned that in the other games.
Or it wasn't in it.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. That's a good addition.
yeah, I'm gonna taste the butt. Sick.
No! That is not what the game told you to do!
Yeah, what the fuck was I talking about?
Tiny Asians.
Oh yeah, so I have a shirt that's like that. That's,
Yeah.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah,
Shirt,
that's
but
why
it
you-
doesn't quite fit me.
That's why you need the hood separate to just wear over any shirt.
Yeah, that would be great. Like one with the like shoulder coverings too. The,
Sure. And you
that
should have
used
like
to have in-
full like arm coverings and leg coverings too, like an entire man dress, and also cover your face because we can't have you being sexual.
That's true,
You're too tempting to the men.
and I am often the sexual.
What with all your anal fisting?
Yeah.
You got bodies.
Okay.
Oh, you got guns. You also have spider mask. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Immediately
wow.
Pick it up.
I also picked him up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a cat.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh,
That's
that's very cool.
That's an interesting way of stopping you from using guns all the time. Because I'm assuming you can't really like crouch or.
I can only walk backwards with him.
Oh, that's really neat. I like that as a way of getting around the whole. You can't use guns all the time. You can, but now you're hindered. That's an interesting way of doing guns in a stealth game.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a interesting idea. Med cartridge. Yeah, refill. That way you can heal if you need to.
I don't need to. So, let's talk about how people don't know how to fucking do
Oh,
math.
that's right. You had a math issue you wanted to talk
I have,
about.
I have a couple math issues. So the first math issue,
Hostile.
you are oh, what the fuck?
It's kind of
Fuck me up.
fucking you up a bit.
Aw.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's still tutorial section, so maybe there'll be parts where only the drone dudes are.
yeah.
Meanwhile, now they're like, alright, time to go full combat. Ugh.
Ooh,
Ate way too much leftover pizza, no more burpee.
nice.
So yeah, math.
So, talking about how the average rent in America is 3 or 4 grand.
Sure.
Taste
Or-
my bullet.
no, it's 14. It's like 1,400.
Yeah.
The average rent is. Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck you up.
That means he's gonna fuck you up.
no, as long as you trade that.
Get hide from me.
So yeah,
So it's 1400.
1400
Yeah.
is average.
Wrangler. Come on!
You sure you want to talk while you're playing?
I'm gonna try. So people keep pointing out, yeah, that's the average cost of rent,
Mm-hmm.
and yet minimum wage is some number.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you comparing the average
Oh,
to the minimum?
Yeah. Not
That's
average
not-
to average.
That's not how you make an argument,
Yeah.
and yet that's always the argument.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that pisses me off. Like, what's the average wage then?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's the minimum price of an apartment? Probably fucking dirt ass cheap.
Yes.
To where minimum wage is a living wage at that point.
I'll look it up real quick just to see.
Like, I get wanting to earn more money, but if you're complaining about the minimum to the average, you don't understand math.
The average annual wage in the U.S. is $51,000 per
Okay.
year.
So divide that by 12, because
Yeah.
they were also saying that you need 1/4 of your pay should go towards rent, or it should be to be like living wage was
Mhm.
their thing. So yeah, 50 divided by 12.
Yeah, divided by 12 is 4,250.
Okay, so that's still not quite right with the average. No, that's still, it's
mean,
still
that's-
pretty fucking close.
Yeah, that's close to a quarter of your money. Now comes the.
Embrace the darkness.
Do you believe in ghost stories? You're in one. Yeah,
Light intruder.
but yeah, so that's roughly.
That's roughly correct.
Yeah,
It's not the best,
No,
but
it's
it's
not-
roughly
it's not.
correct.
Yeah, it's not a
Acquiring
good
system.
ratio, but
Full of desperate
that still leaves you with
suckers who couldn't make it
3/4
anywhere
for
else.
everything else.
Yeah.
And probably another quarter is
With
gonna be
this
spent on food.
desperation, this opportunity.
Well, there is a point where the more money you earn, food becomes less of a percentage.
Yes. Yeah, I can.
That's a problem. That's a paddling.
Yep, that's.
So yeah, that's my first math problem of like, stop
This
comparing
can't be good.
Yeah.
apples to
the-
oranges. That's not how you.
It is.
Yeah. The
Like we can
lowest-
have the conversation after that.
Yes.
Once we have that
But
conversation.
we need to be on an equal starting point.
Yeah, that you're just making it sound bad. It's the constant thing of like the Black Hawk helicopters thing. It's the comparison that they make is not how many they have, how many they got out of Iraq, got out of
Or Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, yeah.
Yeah.
How many Black Hawk helicopters the Taliban now has.
Mhm.
They don't say the number that often. What do they say? They say they now have more Black Hawk helicopters than Australia. That's the comparison that is constantly made
Yeah.
in the news and stuff, because it sounds worse. That a big country like Australia has less Black Hawk helicopters than this nation who basically
Yeah.
gave them the helicopters because we're idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just say, yeah, they have like,
It's something double digits, I think.
is it just double digits?
It's
It's
double-
not triple though.
I don't think. No, they have triple of ground vehicles.
Yeah.
But
So
as far as jets and Black Hawk helicopters, it was a double digit.
okay.
Uh,
So that doesn't sound that bad in the end.
yes, but then
It's bad.
it's well because the one
But-
I heard was it's not the compared to Australia, it's the rest of the
Oh,
world.
rest of the world. Yeah, they're in the top
That-
10 or
that-
something crazy.
They have more black helicopters than 85% of the countries in the world.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. It's like
Yes.
like probably 80% of the country doesn't have
any.
Any.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Or even necessarily the need for them.
right.
But it still is a thing of going from 0 to one of the tops. That's
Yes.
That's the thing to be complaining
Yeah,
about.
no, I don't have a problem with complaining about them having them, but the argument that they're making is it's how to make it sound easily digestible.
It's
To make the argument that
manipulation
BB
of language to make a point without
Yes.
directly making that point.
Yes, and
I do know
and
that
the
the
same
bay's
thing
been
is with the
looking for
averages
you.
versus non-averages.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that sounds terrible. It's like, but you're not.
That's because you're
And your friend.
Yeah.
What have you done with...
You only have one
Yeah,
car. Yeah. You only own one car, but so-and-so owns 15 computer parts.
Why
Why does he have so much more than you? Because computer parts are cheaper than cars.
Yes.
It's one of those, yeah. When you put it in that
He
thing,
says
it's
you
kind of
do.
easy to see what you're
And let me
doing.
give you a warning, as you're new to my crew.
Oh, she noticed.
Cap?
Don't call me Cap.
You're not as sneaky as you think you
Call
are,
me
Riddick. Lady Dreadlocks is gonna get you.
I have 4 blips now.
I guess tutorial was 3 blips.
I wonder if they're just not gonna get
Do the machines that
Revis.
upgrade you.
Still looking for me,
that.
but I found you first.
Okay, I do have. Yeah, I'm using. her
Oh,
hair.
you're using that as a shiv. Okay.
What?
I wasn't sure if that was like a weird key or something.
So my other one is Jeff Bezos has
I knew
$185
Revis was a
billion.
survivor.
Hmm.
Now, she was
If
a
he
hunter.
gave, there are 7.6 billion
We had
people
our past
on the
differences.
Earth.
Yeah.
So he could give 1 billion to everyone on the planet and still have
1 million, you mean?
no. That's my problem with this fucking thing. This is what people
Oh,
actually
people are
post.
saying.
People
Okay.
are saying this. He could give 1 billion to everyone on
Yeah.
the planet and still have 75 or
Yeah.
whatever the remainder of the math is. But I think it's like 77 point something.
That's just people being
Um,
absolutely dumb and not
But that's
understanding.
why we should tax the rich. It's like you morons. That's if he gave everybody $1.
Mm-hmm.
That's your math. You, ah. Shit. And I posted about like the math is wrong, but everyone that's agreeing with it is already just there going like, yep, that's like
Yeah, they're-
instantly believe it. Like
They're not there for discussion, they're there for listening to the lovely echoes reverberating off the walls. That feels good.
fucking just why would you
Denied.
believe?
You
Stand
can't
by
have
for
internet discussions,
identification.
period.
And
But like,
officer
why would you
will
believe memes more than?
Because that's where people get their information from.
Uh,
Why would I ever want to go through the process of learning information, comparing things that are factual, coming to a conclusion, when I can get a simple little infographic that just tells me what I'm supposed to think? It's one of those things. This is non-math related, but it's entirely about internet discussion. People, as you've seen me posting of the reveals for Malifaux, right in the skull. The new stuff that's coming out, and usually on the Malifaux forums, people will talk about it. And when the McMorning stuff dropped, because I'm a McMorning player, everyone was giving their thoughts on, the new McMorning, the new model, the Enforcer that comes with them, and stuff like that. And all I did was give a couple quick sentences, like, McMorning looks good, it's a good curveball playstyle compared to its original straightforward playstyle, and that's exactly what I was hoping for, yada yada yada. The new Enforcer, the Corpse... what's it called? The Corpse... not Collector. Corpse... something. But I said, he's okay. I think he's not going to be an always take for me. I would only hire him for specialty purposes, because he doesn't really have a lot going for him outside of a few things. And someone immediately quotes my thing, the very next reply, and says, he's really good at generating scrap markers. That's an auto-include. I'm like, yes, you just agreed with me. I said I'd only take him for specific purposes, and you just pointed out he does one thing specifically well. Which means you agree with me while trying to disagree with me. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You can't have, even when it's just like talking about fucking tabletop game on the internet, you know, just saying, giving your opinion of like, I like this, I don't like this. You don't like this, I like this. What? That's why, like, you cannot have conversations on the internet.
Yeah.
You can, everything on the internet that you ever see, no matter how serious the content is, you have to realize it's all gonna boil down to shit posting at some point. None of it's gonna be taken seriously, and because someone's gonna say something so stupid that you're like, alright, well, there's nothing I can say outside of just being a nagging little bitch that you're just gonna deny because I disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, and yeah, I know for you it's bothersome because they're misusing your babies, your numbers. My maths, how dare, oh no, we don't baby girl.
I know, little girl, I am Riddick, a monster, but a good monster.
Listen, I know I'm from Hollywood, but I'm not gonna touch you like that, so you're safe.
Catch me.
Not the monsters.
Well, you
Have
see,
something to fear.
she's not a monkey, so he's not about that.
Monsters too.
It's okay, I haven't been canceled yet.
Hunting.
My name is Lynn. They're
I feel
coming.
like too many people would stand up for him.
If he was.
Yeah.
Any sign of the
Like,
brat?
really? You
Yeah.
think him?
I think he would fall in the Keanu Reeves category if too many people would just be like, no, shut up, no.
It's easier to hide from the ones with
Even
the
if
red light on the
it's
face.
blatantly true,
Because
yeah,
the
Yeah.
there's
ones
gonna
with
be
the
a
white
large
light
fan
can see
base
with
that's
their
just like, no, he
flashlights.
would never
They
do
can talk
that.
too. What is your name? Can you help me,
Yeah.
Riddick?
I could.
It's just trusting shit.
However, when I help people,
It's like, why?
they end up dead.
But something bad will happen to my mommy. I think they'll turn her into a monster soon. Just like they did Daddy.
Heard something. I'm gonna check something out.
I have to go now.
Okay, so mutants and shit.
Yeah. Well, I think the drones.
Oh.
Ow, what just hit me in the head?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no? That's a...
That had nothing to do with monkeys. No, you can't do the Jurassic Park theme in monkey form.
It's a wondrous area.
There's no sign of the little kid.
Hey, Blinken.
Alright, I'm switching off the drone. Disconnecting now.
Okay. Then it goes into automated roll.
Okay.
Neat.
Oh,
Oh, Riddick.
you are a game.
You are a wild child, my friend.
Child, come back here.
Yeah.
I wish to talk to you. Mwah. Talking.
We'll go make a friend. Health thing. Guess that's a normal heal thing?
It has the two blips right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I am full house. It has the volume for stream.
That seems fine. If anyone's watching and says thinks otherwise, please let us know because we can't necessarily
Attention all
hear
hands.
what
Security
you're
level
hearing.
raised. Service drone 110 Foxtrot at docking entrance has
So,
been terminated.
Went over to a friend's house
Yeah.
after being sunburned.
He's facing away. Oh, but he's pointing. Oh no! Oh yes, he's. Oh yeah, he caught you right away. Yeah, well, that was just unfortunate.
Yeah, the fact that there were two of them.
The moment's like, all right, I'll hide on this side, and then another one comes. Yeah, it was not in your favor. But yeah, so you went over.
So as I'm leaving, my friend's friend shows up that I absolutely loathe.
Attention all hands.
It's the
Well,
one that starts with a
security
C.
It is.
Service
Okay.
road
I haven't seen him in like a
110
year.
Foxtrot,
Great.
and docking entrance has been terminated.
And I'm leaving. Didn't really say hi to him.
Yeah.
I just like I was tired. I've been tired like all week. I've had to wake up every day like early, to say the least. And also it started with the shitty day of pulling an all-nighter. He goes in for a hug and then the pat on the back.
Mm.
When he's like, oh, how are you? I'm like, I'm burnt. Like, I'm way, like, yeah, he might not have got that I was
Yeah, sunburnt specifically.
but fucking patted me on the, like, high back. Fucking right on the bird. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I don't want to resort to violence, but there's some people that would make me do it. Okay.
See, I don't know. That one might be on you because when I'm sunburned, someone comes in I immediately get like hands up, like no sunburn.
I was like this.
Oh, okay.
When he was coming towards me,
You
I
had
was like
hands-
this.
okay.
He went under my arm and pat me on the back, and I swiped his arm as soon as he one pat down. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay. And then
And also, do you see this face?
yeah, but that
That's pretty. I'm a whitey.
I
That
get
is
it.
not red.
But in the moment, people might not put two and two together. Just
Yeah, I mean, he's an idiot. He's always an idiot. He always fucks up.
in general, a tanned face doesn't necessarily tell everybody suntanned all over.
Yeah.
That's why that's a case of giving the benefit of the doubt.
But
the fact that yes, you
because
said
it's him, I can no longer give it.
no.
to
I'm
him.
saying on that aspect you can. On the putting hands up and saying I'm burnt, no. That's where he did not take proper social cues.
Yeah, and that is his fault.
Yes. So
He
yes,
apparently,
he is definitely at fault entirely.
Apparently, like an hour or two after the fact, he texts me like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were sunburnt. Like, didn't mean to like put you back." Like, I'm like, I bet they talked about it. I bet somebody had to
Someone had to
explain.
point it out. Yeah.
Even though I
John's a
swiped
mark
it,
just
like,
like you
like
and me, and when
pushed
a
him
mark
away
turns
from me.
into
Like,
a most
how do you?
wanted, price shoots sky high.
Ma'am, we talking bounty
Oh
now?
no, it's Fat Man from Metal
course
Gear
we
Solid
are.
2.
John's busted out of Butcher Bay with the biggest prize they ever
Yes,
got.
he better skate away.
Yeah.
He better fucking
So
skate
no drone
away.
shot for this one. Store him while I fix the arrangements.
Cool
I'll
flip
transfer
phone.
him by pod in no time, yeah?
Only fucking Kojima.
Now, concerning disloyal crew
Apparently,
members.
people have been talking about Death Stranding 2 is apparently coming out, and I'm just like, I'd rather you just move on and make something different.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That you already explored what Death Stranding was, and the fact that it's somebody named Bridges building a connection.
yeah,
I'll get on him when he's right.
it's one of those things.
Ooh, Riddick now.
Spinner,
But that's nuts.
keep your deadlights open.
That's actually, yeah, he killed somebody in,
Mm-hmm. Pitch Black.
no,
Or
There's a price
the
on
actual
my head.
Riddick movie.
the actual Riddick
This
movie.
time, Revis is planning to collect.
Assuming I dropped down now.
Yeah, that's a short enough drop that you should be good. Shank.
Yo.
Give me my knives. And you can go straight into combat.
No law ever written is as powerful as cold steel.
No, Riddick.
You made me fall in love with you all over again.
Riddick. That was Dewey.
Is that glass also breakable? Looks like
It
the
looked
same
like
kind
it,
of. I'm just curious if that's just going to be a regular thing of breaking glass. They're so neat.
Do I go up or do I go this?
Yeah, up's gonna probably be the stealthy route. Maybe you can use your cool new jump on dude's power.
But honestly, I like that power.
I do too.
Attention all hands. All service personnel on Chronicles 12 Bravo report.
Unfortunately, the game has a little too much jank.
All service personnel on cargo level 12 Bravo report to workstation Charlie. Storage goods from vessel 1280 inbound from Bay 5.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever. So I actually have something from last week we talked about at dinner that I am retracting my statement.
Whoa.
Yeah, weird light thing going on here. Oh,
No, it's not
yeah.
that.
Yeah? Are you moving right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's just fucking...
It's like fucking bug right there.
Yeah.
Like one part that has that going on right now.
Cool. Might have to, jump out. Jump back in. 'Cause I don't think the game's playable in that state.
Yeah, it's no matter what my iPad
Attention all hands. All service personnel on cargo level 12 Bravo report
Kill
to
me so that way
workstation
dude goes away.
Sure, yeah, you can see if Steph fixes it. But the thing I wanted to bring up, last week, and at dinner, we had a discussion where you got me to say Nightmare Before Christmas is a 3 out of 5.
Yes.
I thought about it, and I believe that not to be the case, because I was like, yeah, the most exceptional parts are its surface level things, the music and visuals.
Yeah.
And yes, the story and characters are very basic, but then I said, well, what would make it better? And I can't come up with anything. Normally when we play a mediocre game or watch a mediocre movie, like, you just had to do this and it would have been fine.
Attention all hands. All service
Yeah, I guess those
personnel
are the new
on
smoke
cargo level
packs.
12 Bravo report to
I would have liked it if we had
workstation
little mini
Charlie.
bounties to
Repeat.
hunt,
All
but...
service personnel on cargo level 12 Bravo report to workstation Charlie. Storage goods from vessel 1280 inbound from Bay 5.
Yeah, I think you might just have to stealth the whole thing and not kill anybody. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. I was like, what could be removed to make it better? What could be added to make it better? And I couldn't think of anything that wasn't just, oh, I didn't like that part. Like, the one part I can think of that I didn't like was the fucking song of the stitched up girl when she's like sad and singing in an alleyway and there's the band in the alleyway. But that's just me not liking that song, really. But it was one of those things of like, no character could really be elaborated on without floating things, because the movie isn't about anyone but Jack. It's purely about. Did they notice Bobby? Or because it's grown?
Yeah, they noticed
Zero inbound from Bay 5.
moving towards it. But they don't have lights, they have laser sight.
Yeah. Okay. So you just gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can't really make any one character get any more dialogue. You can't really remove any of the characters.
You don't think that the B plot between Sally and Jack is pointless?
No, because Sally's there. So Jack is the main protagonist, and the story is all about his character development, nobody else's.
Yeah.
But the entirety of Halloween Town and Sally is an extension of Jack himself. They all embody the Halloween spirit. They all are obsessed with it, but they haven't gotten to the point of Jack of being bored with it. And the moment Jack starts to change, or gets the Christmas idea and wants to change it, he has to, one, convince the entire town, which is part of him convincing himself. But Sally, that's her name, Sally. I forever was trying to think of her name,
Yes.
and you just mentioned I couldn't remember her name.
I'm the one that said I don't like the movie as much as
Yes.
you do, and I remember the.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's
Then
not,
again, it's one of those things to where one of the reasons I dislike it, and it's the bad reason to dislike it, is because of people like me.
Yes, yeah, I don't account for that at all. I don't give two fucks what idiot likes what I like or what genius likes what I like. I just care about the thing itself. Much like him separating the art from the artist, you also have to separate the fucking audience from the art.
Yeah.
Because then otherwise, this thing's popular, well then I don't like it. And that's the dumbest mentality you could ever have.
Yeah,
Or you're the fucking hipster, nobody's heard of this, so it's totally my thing. It's like, that's just dumb. That's absolutely stupid to prioritize like that.
Mine is that I have a dislike over it because people think that it is one of the greatest things in the world, and they define their entire personality.
Yes.
When it's not that good of a movie.
Yes. No, I agree.
So do you? You would still go 4 out of 5?
I would still, because it was, as I'm like, so if nothing can be removed and nothing can really be added, that means, yes, it's simple, but it's refined simplicity. It is compact. They made sure there was no excess fat, nor was there anything necessarily missing. It's much like the way Portal is as a video game. Portal is extremely short, but by the time you beat it, you're like, that was nice. I don't crave more, nor felt like I was skipped out on anything, despite its brevity. So it was one of those things of, you know, the simplicity of something should not hold it back by the consideration of its quality. And especially in the case of, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas, it's a stop motion movie. There had to have been a shit ton of pre-planning, more so than any other type of movie, because that requires a lot of pre-production.
Yeah.
Compared to just, yeah, we just got the actors on set, and and you know, we're shooting at this location. Just make sure it doesn't look ugly, properly light, go. So I'm willing to bet there was a lot of, you know, thinking and rethinking on how to present and do most of the elements in that movie. So they probably did trim any fat they could find. You know, and especially because that was also when Tim Burton didn't phone in movies.
Yeah.
So I would assume, and especially that one being one of those ones where he had pretty much complete creative freedom. So yeah, I doubt he would just be like, yeah, whatever. So it's one of those things of like, if every part of it is either average or somewhat exceptional, I can't think of anything that should just be torn out, thrown away, or an obvious fix to make it better, then I have to assume it was all intentional. Which then, I'm like, so this is probably the best version they could have possibly made. And I can't see any better avenue to have taken,
All
so more than
hands.
likely...
This is the captain speaking.
More than
Thank
likely,
you
it's
for your
that
patience
is
during
probably
this
the
impromptu
best version of it we could have ever gotten.
We made a
Anything we
fine
could think
catch
to come
today,
up with
and a fine
would
catch
probably
means
just muddy
fine
the water.
bonuses for all.
So, like,
But
I
now,
think it actually
I
would
can't
fall
run
more into a
princess.
4 out of 5. It is above average
to those
for
on watch,
a musical
stay
animated
on alert.
movie.
A rat may have stowed away on the Athena. Whoever catches
It's
the
not,
bird
yeah, it's not the
gets a very
deepest, and
special treatment.
I've never claimed that as a deep
John or
movie.
Jane.
It is a very simple
Your
movie,
choice.
but I think the elegance of its simplicity is what actually gives it
Brave us out.
a lot of strength.
They know I'm here. A fearful enemy is
Okay.
one prone to make mistakes, ones that can be easily exploited.
Ooh, do we get to play a crane game and pick up the drones? No, it's all bot, maybe. Of course. That's all we ever needed.
Just that one extra clap.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, I'm not gonna claim it's a fucking revolutionary movie or that it Yeah, that it definitely doesn't deserve all the praise that so many idiots give it. It's one of those things of just enjoy it for what it is and stop trying to make it more than what it
This
is.
is why we need it.
Be our little bridge. So yeah, I think I would move it back to a 4 out of 5.
Attention all hands. Hazardous cargo alert on cargo level 5 Charlie. Please do not open red taped crates without donning
Okay.
protective suits or
I still
controlling a
disagree with you,
disposable
but
drone.
Yeah.
I can see your point.
Then I don't know if you heard or saw all of the video game news of the week. One, like, no advertising at all until it was like at the moment of release. Oh, shit, you didn't get the didn't alert anyone.
They didn't see me.
Okay.
It alerted people, but they stopped.
Yeah, but like they didn't just automatically turn and shoot.
Yeah.
But Psychonauts 2 dropped this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like no big like lead up to it or anything. Just like a couple fucking streamers got early access. It looks pretty goddamn good. I was surprised because I've written off Double Fine as far as doing anything quality. But no, although it makes sense, Psychonauts 1 kind of was the cult classic that made them have any fans.
Mm-hmm.
But no, after like watching it a bit, I'm like, gameplay wise, it's really good. Story wise, good. They kept a lot of the visual quirks. Haven't just seen that many guys now. Oh, okay, they actually do have ammo. But yeah, it actually looks like a decent sequel. I'm not gonna buy it anytime soon. I'll probably pick it up when it's on sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, good on them. Good on Mr. Shitface. He actually was able to.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Shitface.
Mr. Shitface. I love that he had to like comment and be like, "Please stop calling me Mr. Shitface." God, that's funny. But yeah. So good on them. You got me halfway interested. So there was that. Then there was the trailer drop of the new Saints Row. Did you see that?
Ew.
Whew. You know how like Watch Dogs 2 was kind of crappy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like way worse than that. It's almost a direct copy of Watch Dogs 2, but just like, what if we did it worse? It's like Watch Dogs 2 was already bad. They even have, you remember Watch Dogs 2 trailer of the guy with the fucking robo helm that just has faces on it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got that in this one. They've got a dude on a motorcycle shirtless with a robot helm that displays faces.
But why?
Because of quirky and fucking fun, ha ha ha. We also have this this black guy as the crew, and he dresses in a tuxedo and is dapper. Isn't this quirky and fun? Oh, by the way, all the like obscenities of the previous games, we've eliminated those. Like some of the jokes, the burger joint in. Ooh, they give you a nice little neck hug now. The burger joint in the Saints Row series is called Freckle Bitches because it's Wendy's. Now, in this one, it's abbreviated FB. We can't say Freckle Bitches no more. It's just FB. The car place to repair your cars was always called Rim Jobs. Now, it's Job Rims. Or no, it's Jim Robs. It's a guy, like, I'm Jim Rob. Yeah. Yeah. They're sitting there like, no, we're cool like old...
We removed all of our flavors.
Yes!
With a low-calorie snack.
Exactly, it's artificial Saints Row. You wanna know what got a lot of people to be like, what the fuck? The Saints Row logo is the little Saints symbol, white, with purple. This game is white with blue.
There's no escape!
There's no purple in the logo. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Where's the purple? And the official Saints Row Twitter has been absolutely spastic as far as its responses. The response was, well, you're not because it's technically a remake of the first game, which was you being inducted into the Saints gang. Ooh, neat. Nice finisher. And so, like, well, you're not technically a Saint yet, so it's blue instead of purple. And it's like, yeah, but the first game you weren't a Saint yet, it was still purple. So, it's stupid. And then, yeah, one of the best comments from somebody on Twitter was like, wow, you guys really went out of your way to make this game look like Fortnite. And the Saints Row Twitter response was, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically it's a no one's happy. You're not making anyone happy. Like if this was
making everything mediocre
Mhm.
generally does not make anybody happy.
yes, when you try to make something for everyone, you make it for no one. And it's one of those things of they don't get one of the reasons why Saints Row actually still has a fan community who like wants to like the series. As someone who not intentionally has played the entire series myself, the series goes from straight-faced GTA gangster clone to ridiculously stupid as it goes on. You know, one of the best comparisons people made early on when it was just the first three Saints game was Saints Row 1, the tragedy mask. Saints Row 2, the comedy and tragedy mask. Saints Row 3, just the comedy mask. That is the transition of the series.
Okay.
And it's good because most people, when you talk about story, they love 2 the most because that's where they started doing a lot of stupid shit, but also had a lot of serious shit. And I personally didn't care for. I like 3 more because 3 was just fucking retarded. Oh, oops, used the naughty word. But absolutely stupid.
Your face is kind of familiar.
And so, yeah, they progressed from,
Where do I recognize it
no,
from?
this is just straight up homies shooting homies, to
Butcher Bay.
taking over a city, to becoming president of the United States, to fighting
Holy
aliens
shit.
to destroy Earth.
You're Riddick, right?
It's a progression. This one
Fucking
starts
hell.
off,
You would have
we're
talked to the bank.
literally not even in the gang yet,
Hey, you
but
gonna
we're
bust
doing
out
wacky
again?
shit like driving a fucking
we could be partners,
convertible
man.
over the roofs of buildings
Your name's
and
Bonner,
shooting
by
a
the way,
rocket
Cal
launcher.
Bonner.
That's like this high-tech
shit, man.
sci-fi rocket
a
launcher at
goddamn
a
pleasure to
gang
meet
of
you,
fucking lowriders with also sci-fi rocket launcher. It's like, you don't get it. They built up to the stupid.
I don't need
So
a
you
partner.
either continue the stupid
never
from where they left
understood.
off, or you go back to basics.
You know how
You
much
didn't
I
do
love
that.
you, man.
And they really,
I'm gonna make
it sucked
a
because
Riddick
they left off at
First
probably,
thing I do when I get
had they
out.
continued, would have been the
I'm
dumbest
gonna go
way
get
to
a
keep
tattoo
going.
of you on
Because Saints
like
Row
my ass or
4
something, man.
ends with
Just
aliens
say the
take
word
over
when the
Earth,
time comes, so I'll
put
know what to do.
all Earthlings into the Matrix,
Yep.
essentially, then destroy Earth. You beat the
Tell me
aliens,
about the captain.
and so there's only a small
want
group of
anything
humans alive,
useless.
but they have a
I
time
never
machine
ends
now.
well.
And the ending credits of the game is artwork depicting them going through history, doing dumb shit, like driving fucking lowriders during the American Civil War.
So I've never played any of them, but I
Yes.
assume that it is you unlock different areas of the map just like in a GTA.
Yes, it is
Okay.
almost entirely like GTA.
So if that's the case, you just have that
But
unlock
time.
at different times.
Yes.
It's not islands, it's a new map.
Yes.
How the fuck
That's
you
exactly-
end up
No,
on
you
the other
flipped up
side
the
anyway?
timeline and
Yes.
each-
And so they
no,
start
each-
changing.
Each island is a different
They
part.
run it
is
tighter
a different
than
time.
the Bay ever
So you just
did.
like
You
crossing
can-
over a
That's for
bridge and
sure.
into
Well,
another
the
time
thing,
period.
Or at
Earth's
least they
destroyed.
used to be Mercs.
Oh.
Like literally gone.
They
There's no
totally
Earth.
renegade is
That's
what
how
I
they.
heard.
But they have a time machine, so the idea is, but we
Fix it.
can fix it.
Tell me
But then of
something
course that
useful.
would lead to.
Oh,
man.
they could have so many
They make
stupid
something
endings.
here.
Yes.
That's all I can figure out. Some kind of
Exactly.
robots or something.
Just
And
the leader of the gang is now a velociraptor.
yes.
I guess not.
100%. they could have gone
Then tell me
really
who does.
dumb and fun, but I also, at the
Jailer's
same
a shit.
time, get not following that up
He's in the
because
cell next to me.
the Saints Row series has actually
See, he
been
used to be
less
Mark.
profitable as it's gone
worked
on.
on this scary shit.
And to do a game of
No
that size of not just do a city, but do a city through multiple timelines and then do multiple areas in history as open world could be very costly to do. That was weird. Fade in, fade out.
Yeah. Who
Uh,
knows about it?
But yeah, I get not entirely. Oh no, Sarah Silverman, she did get canceled in a prison.
Please, just go
Um,
away.
I know where your daughter is.
Please.
But yeah, so I get on a financial level why they didn't follow through. Because yeah, they lost their
Speak to
because I
me,
think
old man.
was it THQ that was publishing them, and then they
So
lost
you're not a
THQ,
murderer.
I
THQ
think
went
so,
under,
yeah.
and then yeah, they got traded
not a
around
prisoner
a
either.
bunch. So I get going smaller
What the
scale,
hell are you?
I'm Hell's
but
messenger.
trying to maintain
Name's Riddick.
the same goofiness of the later series, but
Max
trying to
Dacker,
return to the roots
ex-Marine
of the
officer.
beginning of the series just doesn't
I was on the
make
Newland
sense.
Colony
Yeah.
transport with Silverman.
So yeah,
It's a young lady
they
in one of
fucked
the
it up
cells
before
here.
they even
You know,
showed
I told him it was a
actual
risky
gameplay.
journey. And
Yeah.
I told him that.
So whatever,
And shit.
I wasn't in the mood for
Crawling
another
through the Forgotten Worlds is
GTA
asking for it.
clone anytime soon.
That's when the Predators get
So
you. You know, I thought I was prepared for anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
Not for this.
I have not cared
Mercenaries.
about a GTA game in a long time.
Mercenaries.
nah,
Dialogue.
yes. No, I didn't care for either of
Pirates
the
prowl the dead space, not
what's the
mercs.
cowboy one that
They're
Foster
renegades,
does?
most likely. I've dealt with mercenaries before, and never have I met anyone like these assholes.
I cannot.
Most mercs, they
I
keep
can
it
see the
secret.
Red
cover.
Dead.
Within the
Red
law,
Dead. Yeah, Red
we do
Dead,
bounty
yeah.
work,
Yes.
the odd war,
I
but
played
they
a bit of
always
the first one,
answer
just got
to an
bored.
The
organization.
second one.
Not the first
This-
one. Or sorry, yeah, you're right. Second one.
This is a
Yeah.
slave ship.
There's a fun.
I
don't
know.
think they
Yeah,
give
the
a
story.
Yeah.
About the union leaders.
And then yeah, the last one they did, I was just like,
protocols.
I didn't care for the first one, so what are the odds I'm gonna like this one? Yeah, I just
Colony transports.
especially I've been seeing a lot
Concentration
more.
camp volunteers.
I've seen clips of somebody
I joined the
replaying
Newland with my wife
GTA
to start a
4,
new life. It was tough.
and just
yeah,
realizing,
but,
God
you know,
damn, that one had way more like
least
heart in it than
she was
GTA
spared from
5.
this.
Because I beat GTA 5, and
The colonist plague took her.
4 was Nico. Cousin, let's
been a
go
couple
see
years
big
now.
American titties.
Yeah.
Like,
the one that
I dream
I
about
hated
her
that
every
one just
night.
because the driving was awful.
Oh, the driving was god awful
Every
for
night.
sure. I completely agree on that. But
I need to
that
keep
was
the
all.
mercs
At
occupied.
the same time, it's one of the charms of
best
it
way
is
is
trying to
open the cell
master the
doors.
butter driving.
There's
Yeah.
dozens of these
Like,
floors.
Where
I don't know how
At
deep
some
in the
point,
ship
I
they
gave
go.
up and I just started ordering a
Crammed
taxi.
with
at
prisoners like me. You might need a
like
vent.
I kind of like the challenge of
shit.
mastering that driving
Talk
because
to
in 5
Silverman.
I
She's the
never
best engineer I've ever seen.
no mission ever challenged
She
me.
could
in
fix you
5.
something
I
special.
never felt
Yeah.
any challenge,
We're
and the
done.
story's just stupid. They
Yeah, I
gave
know
up
you're
on what
tired.
was a
Lone wolf
good
and whatnot.
story with the main dude,
But listen to
Michael,
me.
being a
When you have
retired
your vent tool,
criminal trying to
Come
live a
back and
normal
speak
life,
to
but
me.
the criminal world pulling him back
I could be of
in.
use to you.
Like I like that because that's kind of
We
you
can
know that
help
was
them.
similar to what
Some
Nico
of them
was
are
of like I'm escaping horrible Russia because everyone wants me to kill everyone. America's the land of opportunities. Oh God, everyone just wants me to kill everyone.
Vote their people for me.
Talk to
Yeah.
me before I come up with a
Like
better idea.
in both cases, it's like
Silverman.
you're a horrible person, but you're also semi-sympathetic because you're trying to do the right
Please,
thing.
just tell me where my daughter is, please! Tell me what you've done to her! I'm fucking tired of you motherfuckers aren't telling me anything!
Yeah, Ray just starts wiping poo on the door.
Motherfuckers!
Well, it's who's the monkey now?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Fuck you!
Dark if they were like Planet of the Apes.
Listen, I'm the only chance you
I'm
have.
not gonna tell you that I
I
saw
don't
your
care
daughter.
who you
Yeah,
are.
I'm not just
You
gonna
understand? I
openly
just wanna
explain
know
that I'm not with
know that
them.
my
I know who
limb
your
is
daughter is. I
alright.
can help.
The dark protects
Oh,
her.
okay.
What?
Oh, thank you,
What?
God!
What?
Thank you!
She gets that?
Yeah.
Riddick being all
I
cryptic?
think I'm losing my goddamn mind in here.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is there
My
some,
daughter's in the dark.
I'm
No,
Ellen.
she's dead. That's what I
Yeah.
mean by
I
that.
was an engineer
She's
on
not
a
in the
Newland
lighted.
Colony
like unless
transport.
there's a cultural thing in the Riddick verse that we aren't aware of, that the darkness
The
is
dark
a
is-
entity
Dagger
type
told
of
me
thing,
you
and
had to
They
go
praise
too.
the dark, not
Yeah.
just Riddick.
Prove
Yes.
'em right.
Maybe
I
that's
need
it, but
access to the vents.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can fix a vent tool for you. Get me a C2 screwdriver and some tool parts.
here's an
marked,
argument that I
1B
completely disagree with, but
and 34F.
maybe you might have some
That's all I
insights on
need.
it. Somebody
But you
was
know, you
claiming
need to speak to
Steam's
someone who knows more
2-hour
about this shit
refund
than I do
policy
on where to find
is
that,
hurtful
though.
for indie devs because they can only make shorter games. And I completely disagree because
Don't have all day.
even the smallest of indie games
I
are
saw you talking to that
generally longer
Silverman
than
chick.
2 hours.
That a fuckable piece of meat or
Yeah,
what?
one.
I was working here when they brought her in.
If your
Front
game
row
does
during
not
strip
last
search.
over 2 hours, Steam is the
So,
wrong platform for you.
Have
Yeah.
you worked out a plan yet,
It's
tough
like,
guy?
or if your game is not going to be, if your game is a story-driven game that is only going to last an hour, what are you charging for it to where you're getting a refund?
Yeah. I mean, what was Gone Home's original
The
price?
overrides for the cell doors.
Was Gone Home
That's
that
in the
short?
main
Gone
base.
Home is long.
They got a control center there.
You think Gone Home
I think
the
you
one
can get there through
No.
the maintenance access area.
where you go through?
It's right
Yeah.
next to
That
it.
is not long. Do you want me to bring up a speed run of it? You can beat that game in like less than a minute.
Okay.
It's simply a check if you read this book, check if you read this thing, find a key, open attic, go into attic, done. That is the entirety of the game.
I'm thinking of a different walking simulator.
Okay. You might be
So you
Where
get
you
the
like
stiff
Dear
stuff
Esther?
alive.
Dear Esther, that's
Yeah.
the
The
one.
decoration.
yeah, both of those were
Now
big
we
at the
call
same
them ghost
time.
stories. Got a man prep and buff the body. Throw in some control circuits and then hijack the brain with
think it was
cheap-ass
$20
AI.
to
He can use
$30?
it for the menial tasks. Basic drawer
$30.
shit. Now,
Yes,
here's the
$30
fun
for
part.
that tiny ass game.
Ghost jobs can be remote controlled. So if
But
you meet one
it
of
was
those
so
fuckers,
critically
and
acclaimed
there's a
that
man behind the wheel who's got some
It's probably no
skills.
money anyways.
Yeah,
You up
and
to your arms in
how
a
many
sea
people
of
after beating it
human
immediately went
shit.
to refund it? They probably the people who liked it were like, that meant something. I'm gonna hold on to it. Like I
do
don't
you
look
know
to
about the
refund a game
captain?
just because I beat it within the
Reavers?
time frame.
Yeah.
Like
She grew up in
I
the
refund a
slums.
game because it offends me
Skirt
that it's
got
bad.
balls. She fears nothing, man. Nothing.
Either that or I can't get it
No
working.
wonder the old
Like,
Sure,
usually
that- yeah.
but the thing
I
is,
saw her
with,
drag
as
him
soon
into
as
that
you
cell
try
with
to
that.
start up a game
Man.
or it has a launcher and
She
it
is
doesn't work,
something.
Yeah.
that still adds time to
Yes,
the
it
playtime.
does. I know I couldn't refund Dead Rising 2 because it
Starts
never
with a
worked.
screwdriver.
So I
Some
kept
basic
trying to like make it
toolbox.
work and restart over and over again, where
I can
eventually
give you a
it built up to
screwdriver,
2
sure.
hours.
There's a storage locker just
So I
outside
can
this
never,
room.
yeah. So I have a game that doesn't
go
work
back
and I
on
can't
the phone.
refund it. I could probably refund it, but
I can give you the code.
because you can just write and
But,
say the like.
first you
But
gotta do something for
because I
me.
was thinking more on that
There's a guy named Marco.
topic.
Now,
I was like, is there any game
Marco is a
that I
shitty
know of that
motherfucking
would
son
suffer
of a
from
bitch who
this
gets it kicked out of backstab
2 hour
with his
time limit
friends.
that is actually a good game?
I want
And
him
there
dead,
was
Riddick.
Minute and Half
He's
Minute
eating me up
Hero,
from
both games based on
inside.
having short play
All I
times.
want is to see him suffer.
But they're both based on
But repetition,
repeat, yes,
yeah.
Bring
repetition
back his
and
gold
mastery.
proof.
Yeah.
So
That
I know
You
you're
have to
dogs.
play
I'll help you out if you do.
Half Minute Hero.
Multiple, yeah, a ton of
I think
times.
the speed run
You probably
is
find him in the birthing
30
area.
minutes. No,
Yeah.
no, it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the speed run is 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's after they've already planned everything out and know what to do. Where, assuming
Birthing.
you were a normal human,
How do
you
I
would
get there?
buy the game and just start
There's a
playing
terminal
it
in
and
the
figure
control
things
room.
out as you go.
I bet they haven't changed the system
it's one of
since
those
they
And
things-
first
well, no,
made it.
even if you're a speedrunner,
Stupid
you're not
fucks.
going to speedrun at once.
Try
Yes.
accessing the security
So-
access route and, enter
And also,
Greystone.
oh, I need to get my time
That
down
should give
from
you
the
the
10
override
minutes.
control of
Oh,
the crew
damn. I
quarters.
got it down to 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah.
Let me try again. Oh, man.
Well, it's still,
Another 10 minutes.
a speedrunner almost never starts at speedrunning.
Right.
Yeah, you play through the game, see what it is. First, figure out if you even like the game, because no, there's speedrunners who play games they don't like.
There's plenty of
Yeah,
those. There's ones that do it just out of almost spite
like
of the game.
like masochistically.
Yeah. Like, I'm the only one good at it, so I have to.
God, what did I just saw a speed run of a game where it was a speed run of Ocarina of Time but it's the demo of Ocarina of Time that was included on Smash Brothers Brawl. And like, are you just doing this because you know there's not that many people doing it, so you're more likely to get one of the best times? Because it's a completely like, because the game has all of the demos have 5-minute time caps on Brawl to stop you from playing the full game, but it technically has the full game in the demo. So these people will glitch past stuff in order just to hit the end credit scene to claim, haha, I beat it.
That's kind of interesting.
There's a reason I watched it. It was at least somewhat interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, but what do you do? Like, what claim of fame is this? You beat the Ocarina of Time demo in Smash Brothers Brawl and have the fastest time for doing so. Okay. Woohoo. I mean, I get it, like, if you're doing it just to do it as like, haha, look what I can do, maybe, but
yeah.
But if you're taking that genuinely seriously, it's kind of like, come on, man, come on.
If this isn't worth my time,
Hey, Joe.
I'm gonna do some extraction work of my own when I get back here.
But yeah, it's one of those things of like, yeah, I completely disagree with the point that 2-hour time cap hurts.
I understand their worry. They're incorrect.
Yeah. Because, yes, a lot of, especially because the person who'd be complaining about this would be complaining about narrative-based indie games, walking simulators, air quote RPGs, where it's not really much as far as a game.
If that's your concern, there are other platforms to sell them on that probably have an audience geared towards those types of games.
Yes. It was one of those things. Most people, I don't think, refund something just because they can. I think because there's plenty of smaller things. Is everyone gonna fight? Looked like they were fight or get ready to fight. Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, it's one of those things of like, I watched a movie. Now I'm going to immediately sell it. It's like, no, you watched the movie, you liked it, you're going to keep it. You're probably going to want to let other people borrow or show it to other people. Like, the art you consume has meaning to you. You probably don't wish to get rid of it, you know, carelessly. You know, maybe that's just me holding on to. I still hold on to all of my Super Nintendo cartridges, despite not having a working Super Nintendo. But that's just because I'm like, yeah, these are my games. I like them. Oh no. You gave him an it from the pit.
Timing on the counters is fucking stupid.
Yeah. The counters have never been a good bet.
But that's how you kind of have to fight those guys, because they just block.
Or you switch to punching and
just
beat them.
Punching is somehow better. And I think the counting window is better with punching.
If so, that'd be... Like, if it actually... Oh, it might be something in that bunk you just passed. The lower one. The one with the light in it. Oh, that's just a magazine.
Mercury.
Okay. I thought it was another one of those bounty things.
No, that's right here.
Wanted, Cunnilingus Carry. Okay. Is Margot the Dread Girl?
What?
That thing said masturbation equals sterilization, Margot.
But the Dread Girl, what do you mean?
Dreadlock woman.
Oh!
I wasn't sure if you caught her name.
I have not.
They would just make
sense. They want Margot's tooth, which I thought was Margot was dude.
I haven't really paid attention to story stuff.
Who the fuck is this? Hey, shit, he's
I've been talking over most of it, not looking at. didn't write down. Oh, that's right. Killer 7. So did you look up anything?
Yes. I watched something and then I disagreed with the guy's summation of things.
Yes, I watched 3 separate like deep dive videos because each one said really.
Nice.
Hey, little jerk off. Yeah.
Running's the way.
Each one said stupid shit, so I had to like go across multiple things to kind of find consistent themes to make sure it isn't just somebody bullshitting. So yeah, what was the dumb thing that you disagreed with?
At this point, I don't quite remember. It was a good video because it went through the entire, like, here's the story because we didn't fucking pay attention.
Yes.
And all of the, like, meaning behind it. And
was it the yin and yang one?
Yeah.
Okay. I generally
I was fine with all
one.
of it until he was trying to make a point out of it. There was some point that he made at the end, and I'm like, what? How did you get there? You had everything that I could understand, but then you're now just reading it into something.
Yeah, that was my big problem with that one and 2 other videos. Every one of them almost did the exact same thing of, this game is so amazing and so deep, and I could just go on and on about it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
That was consistently, real mirrors. Neat. Yeah, one of them just kept doing that of like, this says so much about society and individualism.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he countered you. And I could just talk about this all day. But that would make this video really long. It's like, no, that's what I'm here for. Yeah, he's kind of... You might have to go fists on him.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to
get
a deep dive on this.
I already watched 30 minutes of you explaining the entire fucking thing. Let's get to the point of you explaining the more of the themes.
Because Killer 7 is the kind of game that, yes, you should go into exploring things, even if it is, you theorizing some things. Because, it uses a lot of interpretive design and expression with things. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is no one answer to the game. So, you kind of have to jump to some conclusions. So go for it and just be honest. I'm jumping to conclusions.
Fucking shit up, Iron Lord!
Go fish. Can you not bring up the weapon wheel?
I don't remember how to.
Hold Q? Yeah? Yeah, I can't. Oh, there we go. But there was some things learned about. One, about Suda 51. I don't know if it was in that video that was mentioned, but one of them. Apparently, he worked as what was the fucking term? Not a grave digger, but he basically worked in a funeral home for pretty much... Undertaker, yes. He worked essentially as an undertaker all before he worked in games. So he was... Which that's what I was explaining. It's like every one of his games deals with issues revolving around death. Death and mortality. Like, that is a consistent thing. And Suda openly states as much, like, yes, my games, because I got to see all the human emotion dealing with death. And it was just a very it's an interesting matter for me to examine. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. One of the things that I also learned about is Killer 7 originally was actually going to be... Suda wanted to build essentially the Sudaverse. To where, like, all of his games are somehow connected and in the same world. And in the original, like, trailer for the game, people were pointing out, like, here's a whole bunch of cutscenes that never made in the original game. Also, you'll notice gameplay way faster in the trailer. Like, it was not the enemies slowly walk up to you as you aim. It was just ba ba ba, move, ba ba ba, like. So that, like, yeah, the game went through a very huge change in development from what it was originally planned to be. to what it became.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things was, do you remember the city in all white? We went to the chapel, and then all of a sudden there's an anime cutscene where a little kid's talking to us but has an old man voice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's from a completely different game.
Yeah,
it is unrelated.
Yeah, from a different one of his games, and the only way that you would know that is... Oh, I know it's a Norse mythology god or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Oh, all of the names.
Yes,
like the whole,
are based on
Ymir being the Norse.
From Norse.
Yeah.
The frost giant.
Yeah.
That the universe was made from.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So stuff like exactly stuff like that's neat. Yeah, and yeah, he's just beating your ass.
Yeah, he can.
He immediately just counter hits. Did you run past him? The other dude just ran away. Maybe you're just supposed to run and get a gun and just shoot him. I don't think he knows how stairs work. Or you're you're tricking him with your rail move. Can you knock that grate open and just escape?
I have better plan.
You're gonna jump on him.
Yes!
I don't think you have enough height to jump on him. Also, yeah, he's right behind you. Let's see, what else about Lord 7? Just last night.
Okay, one blood.
Yeah.
Every other time looked like mud.
Hey, dear mama.
I'm trying to remember. I watched it Monday, so that's my real
Okay. So I watched all 3 videos last night.
Okay.
So I'm trying to remember specific things to talk about involving it. One thing there was another thing from Suda that he said was out of all the games to this date, he said of all the games he's made, Killer 7 is the most what he wanted to make. Like, there was no compromises. And in fact, that was the case, because that was, as one of the videos went on, the history of Killer 7 was that it was part of the Capcom 5 deal, where Capcom made 5 exclusive games for GameCube, which was Resident Evil 4, PN05, I can't remember. I remember that game, but I don't remember what the actual title is. Killer 7. Killer 7 was the last one. I don't remember. The other 2 was a canceled game that never got made called like Dead Phoenix or Dead Angel. I can't remember what it was exactly called. I don't remember what the other game was. Beautiful Joe. Before the deal of all 5 games even being made was finished, Capcom was already like, guess what? They're coming out on PS2 as well. And we also are kind of screwing over because that's like. Resident Evil 4 is coming out on the PS2, and we had more time, so we polished it up and has extra content. Even though we made an exclusive deal with Nintendo with this. Same thing.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move. Although, as the guy pointed out, luckily because Killer 7 was the last game, they pawned it off on some separate studio, a third party to do the port. So not only does it have no content, it actually plays worse than the GameCube version, and has way longer load times. So we played the best of the console versions.
Okay.
So hooray for that. Also there was another thing. After you beat Killer 8 mode, there's a third mode that unlocks.
Really?
And it's a stupid mode. I can't remember what it's called. It's I think it's called Hopper 7. Because it's made by Grasshopper Manufacturing. All of the smiling, the whatever the guys are called, the Deadly Smiles, they're now Grasshopper people. So it's just like dudes wearing stupid Grasshopper costumes. Yeah. So absolutely dumb and pointless, but yeah, if you wanted to beat the game on its harder difficulty with Harmon Smith, then yeah. And there's no fucking door for you to like escape through or something. Because this guy is just destroying you.
Yeah, if you keep fucking taunting, he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this weapon does seem to be the
Fuck
best.
this shit up, Iron Lord!
Gotta wait till Death Metal Dan starts yelling at you. I kind of want to look this up just to see if we missed something of like, this is what you're supposed to do.
No, it's probably supposed to be good at the game.
Yeah, the game is...
Oh! He stopped me from opening the bed!
Oh, neat! Okay, so yeah, you have to beat him if you want to progress.
Neat! Stop.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit up, Iron Lord!
I don't know.
It's have shiv or fists. Let them swing, you take a swing. They stumble, then again. I did this beat Rust easily. Yeah, it's a
timing game.
It's a patience game.
Okay.
Just wait for him to taunt or take a swing, back off.
Fuck this shit up, Iron Lord!
And here's a cheater's way to defeat him. As soon as you enter the room, equip with the club, run left to the stairs, side landlord, up to the red door. You cannot enter, face 90 degrees to the right. You should see a ledge leading to a vent you can't open. Make sure landlord follows you up the ledge. Stay on the ledge. Landlord can't walk on it. Pressing up, hit landlord, swing down on his head. And then just stand there and take it.
This might also work.
Yeah? Repeat.
Doesn't know where I am.
Did he turn around?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Watch, he's gonna immediately know. Oh, okay, there we go.
That works.
Yeah. Just clip him into the wall and then he dies.
Oh. He was a Titan the entire time. Needed to cut him by the nape of the neck.
Yeah, somebody else says if you just go out of the room, back the way you came, he'll turn around and sneak up and just do the exact same thing.
Okay. I'm glad I did that the stupid way.
Yes. Always good to do things the stupid way.
It's not good food.
Especially when you have a...
What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
I don't think he's a threat. I think he's a little bitch baby. Oh no, he is a threat.
Fucking asshole. Kill you!
He's got a shanker. Ooh, he's a shanking.
What have I done to you?
What?
Hey, fucking him up. There we go. Oh, that was Margot. Okay.
Yeah. Give me a two. Fuck. Give me a tooth.
Nice.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and the tools I need.
And help me.
Fuckhead!
A lot more,
Like forced melee fights.
yeah.
You got no fucking class!
That's right. No More Heroes 3 dropped also.
Yeah, Tony was saying that we should play that. Like, well, we did just finish
A Suda
the
game.
Buddha game, so it's big, but, you know.
Yeah. Like, I enjoyed No More Heroes 1. I played most of 2, but eventually just kind of like got bored. So,
Yeah, we had a whole long talk when he said, "Oh, yeah, it's good." Like, that's coming from you, and your scale is fucked up. Like,
yeah.
your worst is, it's all right.
Yeah.
So that all the bodies are just now stacked up.
Oh no, Ed Asner died. That stinks. Oh well.
See, I can pull off the fucking things against everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this time I did it perfectly. So hit my ventral. Swing like a monkey.
Okay, yeah, it was Norman Reedus basically said something that indicated Death Stranding 2 was in the works.
Okay.
So nothing official.
Yeah. That's Muggle's gold tooth, all right. Thanks, Riddick. That's for setting me up, motherfucker. Just wish I could have seen his face.
Don't worry about what I did for you. Worry about what I'll do to you. Silverman needs the tool, so spill the code.
Silverman, I'll show her a good time. Once you open these doors, she'll be all black and blue with excitement.
The code. Now.
4465. And Riddick, tell that Silverman wench.
That blasphemous game.
I'm waiting for her.
DLC.
Rile her up a little
Which
for me.
we both tried and it was.
I don't
Yeah.
I didn't like the controls.
That's really what it was. The control.
Yeah.
Fuck you! You're just a fucking pussy, Riddick. A cunt! You know what we did with the colorless pussies like Silverman's on Currion? Pillage and plunder and burn, burn, burn!
A little bit.
I'm gonna pillage some Silverman pussy when I get out of here. I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna fuck her.
You could do it in the other order and it'd make more sense.
Maybe he likes a dry pussy.
Yes. Well, it might have more moisture in it from different sources after you kill it.
Mm.
Good luck. We'll talk later, okay?
Ooh, gameplay trailer for Age of Empires 4.
Oh?
Yeah, we kind of saw a little bit of gameplay before.
Hey, you're new.
Riddick! You motherfucking piece of turd. See, Sad Eyes knows what you did in Butcher Bay. It'll be... Didn't I tell you before?
Yeah, this looks like Age of Empires 2, but better.
Tell me what you know.
Yeah.
As long as it's zoomed out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like any of
Riddick, Riddick, you're a pussy ass bitch.
Gale.
Yeah, I'll come out there and I'll fuck you, pussy ass bitch cunt.
Gale? Gale Rivas. The captain before me, that is. I'm Irvin Sennett.
Running for Senate. That's
I used to be the captain of the ship, but she came on board and turned them. Turned
She's a witch.
everyone against me, that witch. They all turned. Like dogs.
Yes.
She's clearly,
Only
just as we were talking about Age of Empires,
You're
she's a
told it.
priest and
You're
came and went,
told.
whoa.
over there.
Oh, I love it.
My XO.
I used to do that just so I could try to get my pop camp over, which didn't work.
You're told.
I was an idiot, and yeah.
Gale. So that's Revis's
It was
first name.
There was
Never knew it.
never a time where
Never
the priest
cared.
was truly
Why
useful
was
for
she on
that.
this ship?
Like,
Only in story mode. Or in
yeah,
campaign.
yeah, like, but in practical terms, like,
found
yeah,
her.
you sit there and convert
Dark
one guy
Lord.
to come
Solid
over.
share
It's like
that
so.
planet near
Usually,
the
you don't ever
Bering
have
Gate.
one guy out on his own. You have two, and the other one's probably stabbing the priest while he tries to convert.
It's
Slum
I
flower.
love that it's
And
there.
brave-
I just don't think it
brave
was
little
ever
common
actually
soldier.
like practically useful.
Captured by us, but
It's far better
I
to have
spared
him.
her.
Like, you think you
Spared
turn
her.
on automated
18
healing, where you
years
just go
old
around
she
healing
was.
things closest. Like
Just
that
a
was the
little
real
girl.
use of him.
A little slum flower. A little cat. Hunter? Oh, best hunter I've ever seen.
I stopped playing games this. You started being senile, man, real quick.
Did
Yeah.
you succeed? Or did you fail? Because I'm seeing a lot of fail in you. I never failed
I actually
you,
do have a
idiot.
correction
She
from
did
a
something.
few weeks back.
Yeah.
I just can't
Space Jam:
remember
A New
now.
Legacy
Something's like
does
I
have a
see
remix
you.
of the original Space Jam theme,
These little
but it's
worms
only in the
eating
trailers
flesh
and it's never
inside
in the
my
actual
head.
movie. And also it sucks.
Someone put them there.
So
Oh, yes.
yes,
I remember
I take my correction, my criticism. They did
She
do
gave me
it. They just did it bad and didn't
something
include
to
it in the
drink.
actual goddamn movie.
Oh, it was.
Not that that was the thing holding the movie back from being good.
And now you're
God
locked
awful
away in
from
this
what everyone
trophy
has
case.
said.
No, but it sounds like it's
better than having your
the
head on the wall.
it shows their direction.
Yes.
So their direction was
Me
always
and
fucked up.
Yoto locked
Yeah.
inside a castle. A sweet brothel. No, not like this.
Oh no, Goodbye
Like
Volcano High
fit-
got pushed back to
fit for a
2022.
Even
Never
though
heard of
she served us with
Never
top
hurt
flesh.
Ryan. You knew we were gonna play this game
Why has she
the
done this
moment
to
it
me?
came out.
The Senate of all people, living or dead. Why?
Good. That was always my time.
You knew we were gonna play the game where you played dinosaurs in a visual novel setting.
Did that dinosaur just have
That was a Photoshop.
Okay.
Where you play a bird-winged pterodactyl girl who's like kind of gothy and has to deal with high school things. Don't you want to go through dinosaur humanoid scaly
No.
fucking problems?
No, you stop. Okay.
No. Plus, there's like funny art like that. Goodbye, High. We can't show that on screen.
Oh man.
But if you have any idea
I
what,
feel like it's combining something.
yes,
Combine.
yes. But if you have any, if you know anything about this fucking game, you'll know exactly what piece of artwork we're talking about. I mean, to be honest, it is a visual novel, and we do say our best series ever was Hatful.
Yeah. Yeah, but.
Yeah,
But then Andrew would need to be here the entire time,
Yes.
and that's never gonna happen.
Oh,
so it's never
okay.
gonna happen.
There we go. There's our excuse. There's the out. Yeah, it's what that was our best series ever. Should we do another visual novel? No. Starting a visual novel? No.
Well, we tried several times, and it's just
Well, we intentionally play them for the purpose of like, yeah, we'll just do it for a little bit and make fun of it. Haha, bye.
Yeah.
Not let's make a whole series out of this.
And read every
Mhm.
fucking word.
Yep.
And also the misery of being in your room.
Yes.
For all of that, like that was over a summer.
That was.
And a winter.
Yeah. Cause yeah, we started that around Christmas, didn't we? Because it was supposed to be a Christmas game. Yeah. Wow, that game took fucking forever.
I'm not paying attention.
And then the downside was if we did it here, I think Andrew would get too sleepy.
Yeah.
It's too. After doing.
It's too comfortable.
It's too
here.
comfortable here, especially after, as we saw with Stutter Spud. Granted, we did that pretty late, so maybe he was just.
You can open the hatch in the cargo deck maintenance room. Oh, it did. Oh, it wasn't right there. I just need to use the screwdriver.
Yeah.
Deck. That's me clicking it once.
Oh.
That's also once.
Try holding. No.
Neutral. Forward. Back.
Okay.
Sideways. Sideways. Yeah.
Okay.
Each direction actually changes up the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
What time is it?
We still got about a half hour to go on this one.
Okay.
Granted, we started a little late, so if we wanted to call it early on Riddick, that would be fine. Great.
There we go.
Couldn't you just use your knife to do that?
Yeah, you have like 3 knives.
Yeah, sacrifice one, Riddick. Come on.
Am I sliding? No.
Oh, there we go. Monkey Bones Jones.
Can't read.
Cryo something. Oh, side velocity shaft.
Velocity
Shaft with velocity.
They have
That
shadow
has
things with it.
implications that are very naughty.
Do I wait for you? You gonna walk back? As soon as I drop down, you're gonna walk back.
Yeah.
Do you just walk between the 2 windows?
I think he does.
Turn. Don't turn around. I'll see you break. Yeah, whatever. He stays there for a while. Gotcha, bitch. So I'm gonna use the drone gun to shoot here, because that's what they're showing me. Unless it's
Oh no, you can't. Okay. If you, you might be able to just drag his body into it.
Oh, no, they don't let me drag it.
Oh.
Because they probably don't want me accidentally dropping him off the ledge.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Neat.
good.
Yeah, they're thinking.
Okay, can't use that. Uh-huh. I'm actually just kind of enjoying it.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, not only does this game have working mirrors and dynamic shadows, but here it is doing like semi-glass physics. Like just like, yeah, this was an era where like, we'll try, we'll do something.
He's also someone with a
Oh,
They
like
made
all
it
the other
so you
ones.
can't get stuck here.
Yeah, they thought about it.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, game.
And yeah, this isn't to sit there and go like, well, of course they did that. It's like, that's what they should do. You'd be surprised how many games don't do that.
Yeah.
There might be something on that catwalk back there. If you go all the way back underneath. Might be one of those bounty. Doesn't look like it.
No.
Huh.
They're usually shiny. Yeah, I was expecting there would be one, but
Yeah, that's like the perfect place to drop one. Oh no, spotlights.
my only weakness. Darkness is leaving me my only friends. Oh, my eyes so itchy. I'm not sure.
Where's Ben Stein to give me my clear eyes?
That actually would be great.
That's somebody who should do some goddamn video game voices. Ben Stein.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like B-list, low-level celebrities that should just start doing video game voices. It annoys me that they don't. Especially when they do have like those kind of iconic voices.
Yeah.
Like the big one for me is probably like Tim Curry being like, he's crippled, he's old, so he can't really act, but he can still talk. Put him in front of a fucking mic.
He died.
What?
Did
Did he die? I thought he was still kicking. Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Okay.
75.
Not dead yet.
I'm not quite dead yet. I'm happy. I'm happy. But yeah, like that's the perfect kind of person of like, yeah, do some voice acting, man. That'd be great. I'd love to hear Tim Curry in some video games. That was one of the great parts of the Back to the Future game that Telltale did. They had
down.
It didn't matter.
See me. About to just miss.
Yeah, because Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, they got Christopher Lloyd in to do some voices as Doc Brown, and even in one episode they got what's his face? Marty. Michael J. Fox. Yeah, like he did a cameo on one of the episodes for the game where he was a. Because they had a sound alike who fucking sounded almost exactly like Michael J. Fox did in the Back to the Future movies.
Okay.
But because they couldn't get him for the actual game itself, but they got him later, and so he. They just started shooting. He was a great descendant of Marty McFly, and to where they go to like early ass American. And just a small part where Michael J. Fox to do some voice acting. Well, you look familiar, friend. It's like yeah. It's just like that's nice. It's one of those things. Yeah, Michael J. Fox can't really act because of his
cerebral palsy.
Yeah, but he can talk. It's one of those things. I'm just like all these fucking.
Okay, Dan.
Are you crouched? No,
that's crouched.
All these celebrities who have good voices and can act really should start doing some video game voiceovers. Oh, you have to get like
that. To go up. I see.
Don't fall down the hole.
Jump this way. No?
Yeah.
They're a lot more lenient in the shadows.
Yeah. That might be them addressing the bad stealth elements. Being like, well, we'll just make it more forgiving. Fuck you and your fucking grades.
This grade wasn't so great.
Yeah. Great. More like, alright. Haha.
Okay, so that is the place. Okay. That's blue light. Oh.
Ooh, is this the health increasing thing?
I'm assuming.
Considering that looks like the normal. Yeah.
Yeah. Poke me in my chin. Lip shade.
Nope, you're getting a perm.
No. Oh, not
Oh,
the
not
dick.
dick. Oh.
This one's far more violent.
Yeah.
That's a good time. See you later.
I'll call you later, girl. It would be funny if one of them went for the dick and he went, yeah.
No. His instincts are so good, he grabs it. And then, like, gives a little finger wave. Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I love it.
Yeah.
Was this optional?
It doesn't feel like it. Especially, yeah, mostly maybe a check broken glass door or that one.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, need a gun. Unless the bat might do it? Because it's a blunt object? Yeah.
That is a nigger.
Can't say that on Twitch.
Niggerino? Pretty sure that's just green.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes. Also, it's Ned Flanders saying negatory.
See, he forgot the good buddy part.
Ah. So you say good buddy, everything's A-okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is A-okay okay to say?
I don't know. Is it good buddy?
Niggerino, good buddy.
You can't oh.
Oh, now this is open.
Oh, so now drag that guy over here and shut the door.
Yeah, do that.
Got a backwalk.
I wonder if I'm just stupid.
Only when you're crouched. So you could have locked yourself out.
I probably could have locked myself out of it.
But checkpoint load probably would have fixed it.
Yeah. And Riddick, I still have stupid biz. Wait, what? Drag the jump.
Do the thing that you've done like 3 times already.
No, they told me directly to drag over here. So,
Oh.
I took too long to figure that out. Fuck. Was that me saying fuck?
I didn't hear anything.
I said fuck. It was something.
Oh. I'll blast your brains out, fucker.
Dude knows that day.
Death pit.
An intruder.
Yeah.
Would you like a soda?
I would love a soda.
I would get us both a soda.
That would be most kind of you and delightful for me. We clearly are humans streaming this. And the dude just went, come on!
We are clearly complying with Twitch standards by doing this mode of conversation.
I wonder.
Let me
I wonder
ask
if
you
they flash when I'm supposed to click.
Maybe. Let me ask you a non-offensive question. What do you think about oxygen?
I hear we're not supposed to start flame wars, so oxygen is not a good thing.
Who's there? I got an intruder.
You just walked over sparking water.
Yeah, no fair.
You got nowhere to run.
Maybe he's wearing his galoshes. Nope. spam attack.
It didn't quite work.
Yeah.
New combat.
Well, you got your glove.
Yes!
Ooh, your favorite.
Yes! I missed! I didn't miss! Yes! Let me out! Let me out! I gotta get a hit. Pretty sure I hit him in the door and it crushed him. Pretty sure it's not supposed to work like that. I hope I don't need a drone gun.
I like that that was even a possibility. Oh, shit. More of that, please.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the fact that door closing on dead man equals giblet spray.
I have way too much fun with this game.
Oh yes, that's what I was about to note is that you immediately like stun the dude. I have no way to get to him, so I can't do anything about it.
Oh, I knew that.
But stun the dude.
But it's funny. And also when you stun a drone, they stay standing, which is great. That's where it came in?
Yeah.
That's it. Let's go this way. First person Batman would be interesting. Yeah.
I figure the Arkham games were the best, like,
Oh,
interpretation of...
Oh, yeah, of course.
So yeah, I don't know if first person would suit the playstyle.
Yay, you fell!
Looks like no one's here curious and selling all that well. According to this guy, in the UK, Aliens Fireteam is #1 on sale.
That's another game that they told us to play because we played Colonial Marines. I'm like, I have no desire to
We played Colonial Marines because it was bad.
I have no desire to play Fireteam.
I haven't even looked into it really.
It looks like a 3-party vermin type, but with aliens.
Okay.
That's what I've seen of it. I don't know how accurate that is.
Yeah.
Hey chat, that's non-existent. Tell.
Yeah.
Up here and just
Whopped them. But yeah, that was #1 sales. Where No More Heroes 3, it makes number 16 as a brand new launch.
Okay, it's about time to end that stream because I'm gonna do something dumb, John.
Okay.
I don't want to see giblets again. Yeah! Yeah! I hit the body the best way.
Yeah, if that's... Hey, guy. If that's technically the best way to hide the bodies and be stealthy. Swing it again.
Yes! Come around the corner.
Thought we were jumping games.
We are. Oh, they pointing that gun right at the screen.
Yeah, stop it there, buddy.
No, stop it. Yeah, I'll make you stop it.
Okay, we'll be back shortly. There's another bounty. Hooray!
One line.
And we will be playing A Plague's Tale.
Woohoo! I guess.
Yeah, it's hopefully we enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, be back in a bit.
Oh yeah.
This BRB was our last time. What's a different one? God, sure, the Sassbacks. Everybody loves Sassbacks.
I'm pretty sure that was just a